Friday. It's Friday, August 21st of 2026. Welcome to another episode of Artbeads Fab Friday with Deb. I'm Deb, and this is artbeads.com. This is a live show at a special time. It's a special show, and I'm so excited. It's like I had 27 cups of coffee, but I only had 2 this morning. So I'm so excited about everybody joining this afternoon. Thank you for popping in. This is going to be a long show, my friends. So if you want to hang around, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a beverage, water, whatever, it's after 5 in a lot of places. So feel free to grab an alcoholic beverage if that's your thing, or maybe a soda, an iced tea, whatever you need, and some snacks. So, maybe you need a healthy snack. Maybe you don't care. It's Friday. Grab a bag of Doritos. I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. So we have a really fun show planned today. In the house, Thaisa is here. Hello, Thaisa, my friend. Thank you for being here. So if you need something throughout the course of the show, she is here. And I am also excited that Megan will be joining us a little bit later. She's going to pop in a little bit later and join us, join in on the fun. I mean, she can't stay away. I mean, how could she? And I'm not sure if Michelle is here in the show as well, but I know that Thaisa is here. So thank you guys for coming in. So before I say some hellos, let me go through a few things. This is a special time for this show. We are going to go probably about 2 hours today. So we're hanging out. It's Friday night. We're going to have some fun. And we have happy hour shipping. You guys may be familiar with this from other shows. We're doing free shipping for the duration of the show and after. For, I don't know, roughly an hour or so. So if you are finishing up your cart at that time, you have some time to do that. US orders only, and this live only. So you have to participate in the live to be able to capture that. So there's that. Also, there is a flash sale going on. 25% off all Matubo. And you guys grab some Matubo because Monday morning, my show is going to be all about Matubo. It's going to be Monday Matubo Madness or Monday Madness Matubo. I don't know, something like that. Monday morning, we're going to work with Matubo, and I've got some fun products to show you. There is also a product spotlight right now on beam and bar beads. Bar beads are 2-hole beads. Beam are 3-hole beads. Go check those out. If you've never played with those, they're super fun. So you can go to Artbeads Facebook page and see a little short. And there's a couple of project ideas just in that little short. And let's see what else. I think that's all I can tell you before I flip the camera down. So let's say a few hellos. I noticed lots of you are joining in. Thank you guys for being here. We love that you join us. Rochelle is here. Kathy D is here from the Bay Area in California. Kathy, that's where I'm from. Valerie is here. Helene from Florida. Kimberly Hayes. Hi, Kimberly. Ann B is here. Monica is here. Jane from Long Island is here. Annette, oh my gosh, Kat R, Ann B. I know, I'm so jazzed up, Ann. I'm jazzed up on the beads, you guys. I swear it's just the beads. Edna in North Carolina is here. Rhonda Z, Rochelle, CNY, Lori is here. I like that. Janet is here from AZ, neighbor. Ellen in New Jersey. Rita in Oregon. Oh my goodness, Jerry D, Susanna from Arkansas, Linda in Boston. Hi, Gina L. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many people. Jennifer, you're all saying hello to each other. I love that. Karen A from Delaware. Nancy is here. Oh my gosh, LJ Hill is here. Oh my gosh, Rhonda Z saying cheers. I love that. Connie is saying hi. Kathy D, I grew up in Milpitas, California. That's where I grew up. So, you know, kind of like San Jose-ish. Laura Rang is here. Rochelle, I keep seeing Rochelle. Whistling Duck Design says howdy from Texas. And she's asking, do we have any clasps on sale this week? I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe Thaisa could tell you that for sure. Hannah from Iceland, hello, before bed. It's probably pretty late there, I'm guessing. Leanne is here. You guys, thank you all for coming in. Tell a friend if you want to share the show with someone. There's that arrow if you're watching at artbeads.com. And you guys, today I have a box from Megan. So if you've watched, we did one 2 weeks ago. Julie's done a couple and Becky did one yesterday. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I opened the box. So I'm just going to tell you, I opened the box because the very first thing I'm going to show you is something I knew about. And I needed to check in with Megan on it. So I opened the box and I pulled that out. And Megan is always so good at packing the boxes. She put a layer of plastic down, so I didn't see what was under it. So just full disclosure, I did not peek. But there is something in the box that I want to show you that was at the top of the box. So let's get started with that. I'm going to camera down. And by the way, we have some giveaways today. We have 3 of them. So as we do them, I will show you what they are. So this was in the top of the box, you guys. You may have seen this. I believe that Julie Bean shared this maybe a week or so ago. And it is also on the front page of the website. So this is a pre-order item. And this is a brand new set of tools. To my knowledge, and actually having done some research, I don't find these tools being sold by a retailer anywhere. So these were brand new in the box. This is the only set that Artbeads has on hand. It's in my hands right now. And I want to tell you about it. And I'll tell you first, I was very skeptical. I'm just being perfectly honest. Skeptical, because I've worked with a lot of tools over the years, and sometimes the tools are not as great as they look. So they might look pretty, but they don't necessarily behave like they should. So this got me really excited. I'm going to tell you why I love it. This is a tool set by Kurobasai. So it is a Japanese company, and this is a 4-piece tool set with a nice case. And I swear this case smells a little bit like leather, but I am not 100% on whether it's leather or not, but it is really nicely made, has a magnetic closure, and it is a 4-piece set. So I'm so excited about this. These look beautiful. They look beautiful before you even look at the tools. So they have this amazing floral design. They're black, but they have this bright pink floral, and I love pink, so of course that got my attention. Now, each one of the tools has also a branded cap on them. So you can pull your tool out and keep the cap on while you're, just kind of working at your table. Or if you want to just take a tool with you in your project bag as you go to a friend's house, or maybe you're headed up to the lake and you don't want to take all your tools, you've got a protection for your tools, which is a nice addition. You usually don't see something like this. So you've got a bent chain nose like this guy. You've got a regular chain nose, also with the branded packaging. And then we've got a nipper. And these are these stay on. So we've got a nipper, beautiful, nice nipper. And then we've got a a round nose. Now I'm going to start here because the round nose is very deceiving. So when I pulled this out of the package, I said to Megan, there's no round. Oh, wait, this is a round nose. I was about to say there's no round nose, but when you look at the way these are constructed, they really are kind of deceiving. You cannot tell because there's this little flat section. So this is the round nose. Now, all of the tools are very precision and very thin. And that is one thing I love about them. So look at these thin chain nose. These are probably even a little bit thinner than the precision Xuron tools. So these are going to get into all the spaces, all the tiny places that we can't get into. Here's the bent nose, same thing, very thin, nice curvature here. And then we've got the round nose, also nice and thin. So for those of you doing all that intricate work, these are going to work fabulously for you. So the construction is a little bit different than you might also be used to seeing. So they have this little hinge, which is like, there's so many variations of how tools are created. This one has a nice hinge on it and they feel very smooth. They don't feel stiff. They don't feel weird, quirky, like clunky. They just are very nice and smooth. These tools are small. So I like the fact that they are small. I kind of have a tendency to lean towards a smaller tool. When I'm just day-to-day working, I will use more of a smaller tool. My hands are not that small, but for people who use have small hands, these are great. But even people with larger hands do sometimes like a smaller tool that they can fit in their hand. Another benefit about them being small is that they are great for travel. So you always want to study up on what you can bring on an airplane. But if you're headed to the lake, maybe you're headed to a park and you're going to have some crafting time, these are a nice size. They fit so nicely in this sleek little case, and you can travel with them nicely. I have done just a tiny bit of playing with them. I am going to have them probably for about a week. So I think I'm going to work with these on Monday's show to show you how they operate so you can see them in action. But they are absolutely stunning. And honestly, you guys, they feel nice. And you probably have heard me say that before. Like sometimes things just feel nice. Maybe they have a nice weight to them. They feel a certain way. Sometimes you can't describe it, but they are really, really nice. So the deal with these is that they are on pre-order at this time. So there is a special price for that pre-order. They're $99 for the set. So you get all 4 tools, the case, and the caps that go on them. And this case can also operate as a workspace too. So this has a little groove in it. So you could work here, like, you're out at the lake, you need, just a little bit of space to work on. So this is pre-order, which means you have to wait a bit. They're intending to ship in October. So that's a bit of a wait, but I think these are worth the wait. I've worked with a lot of tools in my almost 20 years of making jewelry. I've got a lot of tools in my studio, all different brands, high-end, economy brands, all kinds of tools, and these are very nice. I would put these a little bit closer to a high-end tool than an economy tool. So a $99 price tag on these for right now is amazing. Megan, you made it early. You're earlier than I thought you would be. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here. So these, you guys, are just a really cool tool set. So, Megan, I told everybody I'm going to try to work with these maybe on Monday's show. And then I'll be doing some little clips of, these as a product spotlight. So you guys will see some more information coming about these. Just know that after this pre-order and special price, the price is going to go up. So the trade-off is you got to wait. But also think about the fact that it is the middle of August. We're headed into the holiday season. So maybe this is a gift for yourself, or maybe you send the link to this to someone that loves you to get this for you for Christmas or Hanukkah or for whatever. Maybe you have a birthday coming up. So this is a wonderful gift set, wonderful set of tools. I'm just tickled over them. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you tonight. So I'm going to set this aside, and you guys, I'm going to do a giveaway at this point. We're going to do 3 tonight. And the first one is going to be one of our bead soups, one of our 50-gram bead soups. You guys know how wonderful Mixmaster Megan and her team are at bead soups. So we need you guys to pick a number. And I think, oh my gosh, Megan or Thaisa, is it a number between 1 and 100? Can you confirm that so I can tell everybody the right thing? I forget if it's between 1 and 100. So this is the first one, you guys. Yes. Okay. So you guys pick a number between 1 and 100. And what you need to do is put that number in the comments. And you have to be on artbeads.com for us to see your comments. So unfortunately, if you're hanging out over on YouTube or Facebook, we can't see your comments. So come over to artbeads.com. I see lots of numbers coming in. This is going to be that first giveaway for you. This is such a cool bead soup. This has nice colors for fall. So I picked this one thinking maybe you guys could start some of your fall designs with this one. And this is such a beautiful one. It's got yellows and oranges and beautiful colors. I see those numbers coming in fast and furious. Oh my gosh, Janet is a winner. Oh my gosh, and the numbers are still coming. Janet is our winner. Janet, you'll want to send your information in to, there is a pinned comment with the email address. Send in your address. This is coming your way. You're the winner of our first giveaway tonight. All right, you guys, there it is, artbeads.com, support at artbeads.com, attention Thaisa or Michelle, and confirm your address. So thank you, Janet, for playing. All right, you guys, so there will be 2 more tonight. I'm going to set that one aside, and we're going to open the box. So I'm going to lift up my camera here, and I'm going to pull the box over. So again, I told you guys that I did have to open the box. So the box is open. And of course, what's in it? Something fab. So we'll take out the fab, at least the beginning of the fab. And see how Megan does. She puts these layers of plastic in these boxes. Oh my goodness. I just saw what's in here. So, okay, you guys. This is brand new product. So this should be live on the website as of right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I think, okay, I see something else. Okay, I'm going to set those off to the side. Let's take a look at these because you guys, these are more new gemstones. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Megan. Holy moly, look at these. Okay, you guys, we opened gemstones a couple weeks back, and I thought that was maybe going to be it. Like, I wasn't sure. But wow, we have more gemstones, and they are fantastic. Okay, so I think the way I'm going to do this, I do have one other thing in the box too, but I pulled that out to the side. I already know what it is. I'm super excited, but I'm going to show you the gemstones first. So let's put out a mat so that we can kind of see this. And I've got my other notes up here. So let's put a mat down. And I'm going to put this right down here close. And let's look at gemstones. Oh my goodness, holy moly. I'm going to pull out one of my favorites first because, you guys, gemstones are such a popular way to make jewelry. Rochelle says, my psychic psycho going crazy. So Rochelle must have had she must have had an idea that these were coming. So we did gemstones a couple weeks back. A lot of them are sold out. Gemstones are such great things to work with, and they are still so incredibly popular in the jewelry making world. Right now, I'm seeing lots of gemstones. I'm seeing lots of like single strand necklaces with one bead. And so there are lots of gemstones out there in the wild. So I'm excited about these. Okay, let me sit down to do this because this will be a little bit easier. This is my favorite gemstone. This right here is Amazonite, and these are 8mm smooth rounds. So in the first batch, I don't think we had any 8mm beads, which 8mm is a great necklace size. So it's a little bit bolder, but you can also use them for bracelets. So this is a lovely, lovely strand of Amazonite. This batch of stones is very, probably the same vendor, I'm assuming, as the batch we had before. So these are nice quality. And Amazonite is always a gemstone that's got some color variation. So there's also a Russian Amazonite that is more of a green tone, but this is Amazonite, and this is a gorgeous, nice long strand. I think it's about 15 inches. Lots of possibilities for designing. Sue loves Amazonite. Sue, you can hang out with us anytime. Okay, so that is the 8mm strand. And got another 8mm. I wonder if this one, I think, this is faceted. Okay, so if you like a little bit of sparkle, this is the faceted version of the 8mm. So let's take a look at those side by side. Here's the round smooth, and then here is the faceted. This is the faceted. This is the smooth. It may not be easy to see the difference on camera here, but these just, that faceting feels so good. And it does add a bit of like sparkle and shine to it. So maybe you have a very discerning eye. You want a specific version of it, or maybe you want to combine the two together. So both 8mm. I love that there are options here. And again, you get a nice long strand of these. I think they are 15-inch strands. Lovely color variation. And that's the thing about Amazonite is you can go with kind of a mixed stone look, or you can pick out all the light colored ones if you want. They're just a beautiful, beautiful gemstone. To me, it's a very calming gemstone. All right, and look at this. Oh my gosh, this is a star cut. Oh, wow. Also Amazonite, also star cut, and also 8mm. So if you look at it, it is a star cut. So it's got multiple cuts on it. So it's not a round, but it kind of has a round base. And then it's got all those cuts around it, and just the same kind of variation of color, same long strand. Look at these beautiful star cuts. This is going to add some texture to your designs. You can mix with the other Amazonite, or you can mix this with some glass. You can do all kinds of fun things with this star cut. Really, really beautiful. Look at the beautiful color variations. Such a calming, beautiful gemstone. All right, if you want to take it down a size, there is also a faceted 6mm Amazonite. So there's that sweet faceting that's going to make it kind of just look a little bit sparkly. So pretty, so pretty. Color variation. You can take and do like a graduated necklace by adding the 6mm to your design. Maybe use the 8s around the base of the necklace and then go up around the back with the 6s. So very pretty. Those are the faceted 6mm. And then if you like a 4mm, oh, these are so pretty. Look at the 4mm. Oh my goodness, they are so pretty. That faceting just makes them a little bit extra. So, you know, you don't always have to be extra, but I don't know. I like a little bit extra. So all of them are long strands, really nice strands. Really just a beautiful strand of gemstones. So several new strands of Amazonite here. That makes my heart sing. So let me pop that over here on this side. Let's take a look at this. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see this. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. We've got groups of cool stuff. This is a natural matte purple amethyst, 8mm. You guys, look at this amethyst. This is that really cool matte finish. And I'll tell you what, this feels so nice. It's so smooth, but it's that matte, just that matte vibe. And there's all of that. I wonder if this is like dog's tooth amethyst because it's got some of that, that stripe, you know, striping in it. Oh my gosh, this right here, if you just put this on beading wire and put a beautiful clasp on it, it's done. It's a necklace. And it is so beautiful. Chevron amethyst. Yeah. Gina said the color is gorgeous. It really is. Wow. Beautiful. 8mm, that big long strand. So I believe all of these are long strands. So I don't think there's any short strands, which is something that you might find if you're shopping for gemstones out there in the world. Sometimes you get just a little short strand. This is the 6mm version, and it's the same matte, the same, you know, mix of color of purple. It's got some of that chevron in it. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. This is great, a great bracelet size. Grab, you know, just one of them, put it on a head pin, put it on an ear wire. You have an instant earring. I know, Thaisa, it's so crazy good, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Then you guys, just like, let me catch my breath for a moment. Holy moly. Wait till you see this. Okay, this one is really spectacular. This is 6mm faceted. Look at the sparkle on these beads. I need a moment. Wow, I'm in awe of these. It is so good. I need a glass of wine. Can someone like DoorDash me a glass of wine? This is so good. Look at these. I mean, same colors here, just to give you the perspective. Here's the matte and here's the faceted. These look like two different beads to me for sure. But think about putting them together. Like what a fantastic design that might be. So matte, faceted, and the faceted are, these facets are 6mm. So let's see what else I have. I have two other amethysts in my package here. Ooh, this is a 4mm matte. A cup of decaf. Ruth Alice decaf coffee. Ugh. Wow, look at this. So this is a 4mm mat. So all of the things that the 6 and the 8s were the same color variation, that same nice matte feeling. It's really, I know, it's 4:30 here. It's getting close to that time. So this is gorgeous, you guys. So cool. But then we've got the 4mm in facets. And I'm just telling you, this sparkle is outrageous. Look at this sparkle. Here's the matte, here's the sparkle. These two combined, I think, need to be worked into a design. Someone needs to get both of these home and create something with both of them together. They're just so beautiful. All right, so let's see. Let me put these into the correct bags. And I'm going to quickly make a mess in here. That happens so easily. Easy to make a mess here. Okay, let me grab out of the bag. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. These are the kind of beads that you have to have just to make your designs special. We saw some titanium pyrite in the last box, but we did not have 8mm smooth rounds. Look at this. These are heavy. So titanium pyrite in 8mm. They're so shiny that they're picking up the ring light like crazy. These are just spectacular. Really nice, really heavy, really beautiful. So good quality beads. So this would be a great base. These would go nicely with your amethyst. So check this combo out. These would look beautiful together. Nice, just rich pyrite and the beautiful amethyst. Just a really beautiful combination of beads. Now, if you like the pyrite in the smooth, that's cool. But maybe you want the pyrite in facets. Oh my gosh, as if they weren't shiny enough already. Goodness, look at these. They are so sparkly. This could be just on a strand of beading wire, and you've got a beautiful, sparkly, going out to dinner necklace. But this could also just be a few simple beads in between some other gemstones, and wowee, it could be really, really beautiful. So it is almost blinding. So here's your faceted, here's your smooth round, both 8mm. Pick your poison, or don't pick, just go with both. Deb is getting fired up. You guys, this is exciting. Like, we get these boxes, we don't know what's in them. And if you're a bead fanatic too, you know, the adrenaline starts flowing. All right, so here is 6mm faceted. So maybe you need a smaller version. And then there is also a 4mm faceted. These would be great for spacers. So if you need to stock up on some cool spacers, some that have some texture to them, and something that is metallic, these are great. Yes, you're right, Rochelle. So these are gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely cool, cool, cool. This titanium pyrite is really nice quality. I can tell by touching it. It's hard to describe something quality sometimes because you kind of just have to feel it and touch it and see it to know. So let's put all of this titanium pyrite in their bags so that they know what their numbers are and such. And let's see what else is in the bag or in the box. Ooh, you guys. Okay, so these are gorgeous. All right, we've got some more 8s, which I'm loving. This is black onyx, and this is 8mm faceted. Wow. Okay, so black tie party coming up for the holidays. Some kind of event for the holidays. Look at the facets on these. Oh, wow. Incredible faceted black onyx. It does almost look pixelated. It's just so incredible. So I love black beads because they can go with just about anything. And they are the kind of staple, I don't know, they're kind of that staple, one of the staple colors I like to have around. Here is 6 millimeter. So you've got your 8 and you've got your 6, all of those beautiful facets. And they're all the nice long strands. Let's see, there's got to be a 4 millimeter in here. Yes, there is. Wow. So this is going to be great for little, little bracelets, maybe that little petite necklace with just a single little charm on it. Christina, I don't know. Maybe Megan or Thaisa can tell you that. But they are really lovely. So there's your 3 sizes of the facets. Now I also see I've got some rounds, some smooth rounds in 6 millimeter, also incredibly shiny. So these are really beautiful. Onyx is just really fabulous. So the black rounds, this is the most elegant and simplistic, almost looks like a black pearl because it is so shiny. Really beautiful. And then what is this one? Oh, you guys, this is a faceted coin in the onyx. Look at these coins. These are gorgeous. So these would make a beautiful, just simple bracelet. Grab yourself a simple, a strand of these. What would look pretty with this is one single coin pearl. So Prestige makes some little coin pearls. You could grab a coin pearl and just add one to a strand of this for a beautiful bracelet, and it would just be pretty. Yeah, or just a clasp. I mean, really, these are beautiful. There's like a million facets on there. I mean, I exaggerate, but it looks like a lot. So faceted dimes, yes. All right, so those are coins, and then I've got one more onyx bag. There is a 4 millimeter smooth. So this is nice too. So again, like having a little bit of a smaller bead does all kinds of things for you. It's going to be a nice accent bead, spacer bead. I don't know, like it's just great to have a lot of 4 millimeters. Hi, Missy from South Dakota. Beautiful beads, absolutely lovely quality. You guys, I have worked with gemstones my entire jewelry making life, and these are an absolutely beautiful quality collection of stones. I know it. I can feel it. I can experience it here. So I think you will be very happy with these beads. I think if you get these home, you're going to have a lot of fun playing with these. All right, here's my 6 millimeters. And I think these faceted 8s are my favorite. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's see what else we have in the box. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Ooh, these are beautiful. Okay, here's a great fall stone. So I'm going to sit again for a moment. This is a great fall stone, and we did not have this in our previous batch. This is an 8 millimeter smooth tiger eye. I love this for fall. I love this with all of the fall colors, oranges, browns, smoky quartz. This is a gorgeous, nice long strand of 8 millimeter smooth tiger's eye. Tiger's Eye has been around for a really long time. It's always been popular. I'm seeing a little bit of a resurgence of Tiger's Eye, or Tiger Eye in jewelry. So I've been, I do a lot of reconnaissance all the time, and I see Tiger's Eye out there. It's out there and it's popular. So nice long strand of the 8mm smooth. Oh, Megan, this is such a great box. Such a great box of beads. Oh, wait till you see all of these. This little batch is all Tiger Eye. This is 6mm faceted coin in Tiger Eye. Look at this, you guys. They're little coin beads in Tiger's Eye. Oh my gosh. Look at the beautiful variation of color, and the facets are really, really beautiful. So if you're looking for something that is not a round, well, there you go. You've got pretty little coins in Tiger's Eye. So, so pretty. And again, you could grab a beautiful prestige crystal coin and add it maybe in like one of the topaz colors. It would look so beautiful with these faceted stones. So that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is a 4mm faceted round. Look at these little 4mm Tiger's Eye. You guys, they are so precious. Oh my gosh, such a pretty, pretty bead. And these little rounds are so nicely made. There's a lot of consistency here. Whenever you get a strand of beads like this, they're not always going to be perfect. But wow, I mean, these all look pretty darn good and pretty consistent. So just a lovely, lovely faceted Tiger's Eye, 4mm. And then, ooh, there's a 3mm. Ooh, look at these little tiny guys. They are precious. So little tiny beads, also very popular out there. So these could be spacers. They could be just a simple little stacking bracelet. Wow, that is so pretty, Rochelle. Mine. And if you weren't already swooning, look at this. This is a 2mm. A 2mm faceted round Tiger Eye bead. Look at these little tiny faceted beauties. Look at that. They are so tiny. So there's your 2. Here's your 3. Here's your 4. And here's your coin. Let's see if I can drape these all over this could all be a bracelet stack for you. 8 coin, 6mm, 4mm, 3mm, 2mm. And you could do some kind of a graduated necklace or something here. So just a really stunning collection of Tiger's Eye. All right, so let me see if I can get these quickly back in their homes, in their bags. These are absolutely spectacular. The coins was something when I opened up this box just now. Coins were a surprise to me. I don't think we had any coins in the last go around. So to have some coin shapes is so much fun. And of course, rounds are a staple in any designer's studio. All right, grabbing the next bag. Ooh, oh, you guys. Oh, okay, wait to see these. Oh my goodness. These are such a lovely classic bead. This is a white mother of pearl. These are 8mm smooth rounds. I hope the camera is doing these justice. You can see that sort of, I don't know, that pearly type shine in these. They are incredible. So each one of them looks a little bit different. They all look like little works of art from the sea. This is a nice long strand. I have a designer friend in Rhode Island, who works with mother of pearl beads all the time. She sells very high-end jewelry in her shop, and her beads, like this style, this size, this mother of pearl, looks so beautiful with what she does with them. So this is so incredible. 8mm on this one. So there's only 3 mother of pearl, but this one is taking it down a size. This is 6mm. Oh, wow. 6mm mother of pearl, same beautiful tiny works of art. Look at right there. You can see how the shell just looks so beautiful. Wow. And this would make such, again, like you don't really need anything else. Just make a lovely mother of pearl bracelet. And this is certainly going to be cheaper than a pearl bracelet. Like if you were making a bracelet with real pearls, would be very expensive, but these just kind of are a nice little, replacement for a pearl. They have just a beautiful look to them, same kind of look, but so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Then we've got a 4mm. And ooh, look at these. Oh gosh, they're so pretty. You can see the sparkle in these really nicely. So this could be a spacer in between the larger ones. You could mix all 3 of these together. You've got your 8, your 6, your 4, all smooth rounds here, but it's hard to find mother of pearl. Like mother of pearl isn't like something you find on every corner. So this is really, really beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I think these would look beautiful with the onyx. I think they would look beautiful with the tiger's eye. I think you could mix these with Amazonite and it would add a certain extra something. So far, like the beads that we have looked at, they all kind of coordinate together. So that is pretty darn cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh boy, okay. We saw some of this stone in the previous show. So African turquoise, I'm told, isn't technically turquoise, but it is a nice turquoise substitute in the world. So this is faceted and it is 4mm. This is, I mean, if you don't have a turquoise budget, and most of us do not, this is a very budget friendly looking turquoise. So this is a natural African turquoise. This is 4mm faceted. Look at the facets on this. Being in the Southwest, there's so much turquoise around me, but I really don't have much real in my collection. So this is just beautiful. And faceted is special. Like, look at the faceting. There's all that color variation and all that faceting. It's just beautiful. 4mm on that. Then there is a 4mm round matte. Oh, wow. Look at this. So it's amazing. A 4mm of one stone can look 2 completely different ways. There's the 4mm matte. So you see that it's just kind of got that matte finish on it. And then this is the same bead, but look how different they look. They would look so great together. You could do every other bead, one matte, one faceted, make a really beautiful bracelet with these. The matte finishes are special. Thaisa, the first time I ever saw a matte finish on a gemstone, I about flipped out. Like, I bought a bunch of matte gemstones in Tucson. Oh, I don't remember how many years back it was, but I fell in love with them because they're just so interesting. They didn't do this for a long time. Okay, so these are both 4mm. Here's a 6mm matte. Ooh, wow, look at these. So same bead as this matte version, but just a little bit bigger, perfect bracelet size. Just really, really pretty. Lots of color variation, just like an Arizona turquoise, like some exotic turquoises, just really beautiful. 6mm. And then there is an 8mm matte. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, 8mm matte African turquoise. Really gorgeous, really beautiful. So, oh wait, and there's one more. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this. This is 3mm faceted. Oh my gosh, these just feel so exquisite, like so nice, high end. They just feel good. Look at that 3mm faceted stone. It is amazing. So here in the facets, we have 3 and 4. They would look great together. Let's put those back in their bags. 3 and where's the bag? 4. And then for the matte, we have 8, 6, and 4. And they are all really beautiful stones. Really, really beautiful. I like African turquoise with carnelian. I like it with a black onyx. Actually looks pretty cool. It looks good with like a blue glass or a green glass. That also works nicely. And I think last time we did this, someone asked, can you mix stones with glass? Absolutely 100% can, and you should. They look great together. Okay, let's see what else we've got in the bag here. Ooh, this stone I love this stone. This is a really cool stone. This is a great stone for this time of year. I think this is a good fall and winter stone. This is dragon's blood jasper. And this, you guys, does look every bit of dragon's blood. It's got some green and red. Look at the color variation in these stones. They are phenomenal. And these are 8mm, so I love that we didn't have much in the way of 8mm in the last drop. So getting some bigger stones, these are going to be so popular for just a basic strung necklace. And this would look great with some antique bronze, maybe an antique bronze pendant, or just a nice fancy clasp would just look so pretty. Really, really cool. Okay, so there's the 8mm, and then there is a 4mm faceted. Oh, look at this, you guys, the sparkle, immediate sparkle, just immediate right in your hand, immediately sparkly. So, this one is a shiny, round, polished, smooth, and then you could pair these two together. Wow. I mean, just a really lovely combination. That red in these beads is just a rich, rich red. And here's a little red faceted stone right there. And some of them, have some red in them. Some are a lighter green. Look at this little stone here. Of course, your strand is going to be its own version of these because they're all natural stones. So each strand is going to be your own specific strand. And I think, I think those were the two for that stone. Oh my goodness. We did see some black lava the last time around, but friends, this is a 10mm lava. This is black lava, smooth, round, and it is a big chunky bead. So remember, this is still really popular with using with oils. So if you have essential oils, a lot of folks love to work with essential oils. You can put them just a little dab onto these beads and they absorb the essential oils, and they can kind of work as aromatherapy for you throughout the course of the day. or for whoever you are making it for. And I was actually at an event where people were making bracelets with these, and they had a whole collection of essential oils out, and you could pick the color of your lava beads, and then you could pick your scent. So you could do all kinds of cool things. So look at this beautiful quality. We talked about these at the last drop. We had some different sizes, and we've probably all seen it, really crusty, chalky kind of lava. This is not that. This is really nice quality. And you can see they look like little planets, like some meteors hit the planet. They're so very, very cool. Oh, you're welcome, Rochelle. That's a fun one. And that's 10 millimeters, you guys. 10. Oh, my friends, here's another one of Deb's favorites. Oh my goodness. Okay, probably my second favorite stone is carnelian. And this is faceted carnelian. Oh my gosh, this is 8 millimeter faceted. Let's see, Thaisa, the 10 millimeter is perfect for necklaces. Add your favorite calming scent. These are in the bag. Yay. Okay. Are they waxed, Edna? They feel like they could be a little bit. Aren't they all my favorites? They kind of are, but really, 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 Amazonite's my favorite, and this is my second favorite. Look at this juicy faceted stone. This is it's an 8 millimeter faceted round carnelian, and carnelian is also going to give you that variation. So you'll see you've got some almost clear, then a very deep orange, some light oranges. This is a beautiful strand of beads. Absolutely spectacular. A beautiful strand of beads for the fall, especially. So then let's see, I've got a few others in here. Oh, you guys, we have coins. We have a 6 millimeter faceted coin. Wow, they are beautiful. I can just envision these here, I'm just gonna reach around. You guys know I love demi rounds. Just put some demi rounds between this. So this is a gold luster Montana blue, but it looks very gold luster. That would be beautiful as spacers between these beads. And you've got an instant beautiful bracelet. Look at that beautiful shape and look at the facets on them. Just spectacular. Megan, my gosh, these are amazing. Okay, then we have a 6 millimeter faceted. Oh my goodness. Look at these beauties. So this is, again, your perfect bracelet size. Look at that. This is a fall bracelet right here. String these up, put them on your craft fair table, your market table, your pop-up show table. You could probably get at least 2 bracelets out of this strand. Yeah, they are really beautiful. Incredible color, just really vibrant color. And last but not least, this is a 4 millimeter faceted, which, I mean, oh my goodness, look at these smaller facets. So I already put the 6s away, but here's your 8 and here's your 4. So these would be great together. These could be your spacers between these, and you've got an entirely beautiful carnelian necklace. Jill Lucas says, I don't usually care for orange, but these, I have to admit, they are gorgeous. Jill, I would not steer you wrong. Like, they are lovely. They are just absolutely lovely. Step outside of your comfort zone, you guys. Orange is a really lovely color. You don't have to wear an orange shirt or orange, pants or shoes, but you can wear a beautiful orange necklace. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to take a breath here. I think it's time for another giveaway. So if you give me 1 second, I'm going to pop this into its bag. I've got another bead soup for this giveaway. And then we're going to do a 10 strand at the end of the show for those who hang with me. So Thaisa and Megan, are you guys ready for this this giveaway? We're going to do another choose a number between 1 and 100. Go put your number in the comments, and this is what you will receive. This is a 50-gram bead soup. This is going to be lovely for winter. This I can also see as vampire designs for Halloween. So we are already thinking about Halloween. I just started planning a Halloween show today. I see lots of you popping in here. The winning number, the first one to pick the winning number will get this guy right here, a 50-gram bag of check glass, all check glass, hand mixed by Mixmaster Megan and her team. It's vintage check glass beads. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful mix of beads here. This is going to be great. And I love the bead soups because you can separate them out, or you can just use them all together because they are curated for you. And I love these like elongated bicones in this bright red. So, so pretty, I guess. Boy, you guys are all guessing, but no winner yet. Oh, wait. Here we go. Our winner is Brenda. Good job, Brenda. Way to go. So you'll need to send an email into the email that's pinned on the screen. support@artbeads.com. Put it to the attention of Thaisa or Michelle and send us your address. And Brenda, this is going to come home to you. You're going to have a lot of fun creating with this. So congratulations, Brenda. Thank you for playing. I'm going to set that off to the side. All right, let's dig back into the box, you guys. There's going to be one more giveaway at the end of the show today. So you have one more chance to win if you hang out with me. Oh my goodness, who likes blue apatite? You guys, this is a 6mm strand of smooth blue apatite. Now this also is giving me very much turquoise vibes, but certainly it does not have a turquoise price tag. But look at all of the lovely color variation and some of the striations in these beads. They do look very reminiscent of turquoise in some ways. A genuine natural blue apatite. These are 6mm smooth rounds. Nice long strand of these. They are absolutely lovely. Look at all of that beautiful. I mean, again, put this on beading wire, put a pendant on it, done. But you could add these too, you know, mix these in. These are 4mm micro faceted rounds. Look at the sparkle on this blue apatite. Look at those tiny little facets on here. The color variation is striking. These almost look like they could glow in the dark, don't they? They're just so beautiful. So this could be a necklace here. You could do the facets to give some texture in between your rounds. Yeah, the variation, Karen, is amazing. And the sparkle, Christina, yes, yes, please. You can never have as much sparkle. Gina, I love all those hearts. They are like those colors, right? So beautiful. So 2 options tonight for the blue apatite. Blue apatite is a pretty popular stone out there in gemstone land. I think you guys will absolutely adore those when you get them home. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. So we saw some of this in the last drop, but here's variations that we did not see. So we saw some natural howlite. So I think sometimes howlite gets a bad rap because there's a lot of bad howlite out there. But you guys, this to me feels like a high-end gemstone. The feel of it, like I just can't explain it. Like it just feels nice, it feels good. And these are faceted. This is an 8mm stone. It is faceted, and it has some stones that have some striations of like a gray in them. Some are just almost entirely white. I think this one right here is almost entirely white. Almost looks like a little golf ball. And they are really lovely. So I said this before, I have seen some really cruddy howlite at, maybe on some dollar tables at the gem show. I've seen them, at some risky shops, but these are absolutely gorgeous. So this is the kind of thing that you can feel proud and comfortable to say that it's howlite, because it is a beautiful quality howlite. Those are 8mm rounds. They are also available in a 6mm faceted round. Also feels equally as nice. I mean, even the sound of them, I don't know if you can hear it, but I just think the sound of them is lovely. They have that lovely faceting that is just so divine. So here's your 8 and here's your 6. And then they are also in a 4mm faceted, and these are so pretty. So this is like a winter white. So if you're looking to add some white in your winter designs, this would be perfect because it's a bright, bright winter white. Really beautiful faceted 4mm. And I've got one more in my hand, but let me just show you the variations here. 8, 6, 4, all natural howlite, faceted. Beautiful stones. And then, friends, this is a coin. These coins are so good. Wow. So look at this one, has a bunch of the dark on it. Super cool. Really, really beautiful stone. Really lovely. These little coin shapes are so much fun. Okay. Let's see if I can put them all back in the right bags. Here's the 4. And then we've got our 6 and these 8s. Wow. I mean, okay. That could be a favorite of mine. That 8mm faceted howlite, really good. Here's another of the lava in 8mm. So I think when we did the last drop, we had them in smaller sizes. This is an 8mm, so the same nice quality of lava, just in an 8mm. And if I can find the 10, here's the 10, just to give you a size comparison. So here's the 10 and here's the 8. So big, chunky 10s and a smaller 8. So, again, you can apply your essential oils to these just a little bit. I was really into essential oils a while back, and I had them in a diffuser all day long, and I was just zenned out on my essential oils all day long. So I could go for a little bit of that on a bead, and they're just really pretty. Really a nice dark color. Again, like black is just kind of a basic, right? Okay, ooh, these, oh, you guys. Okay, wait till you see these. Got a few options here for this one. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to be great for this time of year. Hold your breath. Look at this. This is Mystic Blue Tiger's Eye. These are 8mm smooth. Look at the color on these. This is magical. Like, this is a beautiful, magical color. It is, I mean, I know it's not a natural color, it's dyed, but look at the beauty of this. I mean, it's outrageous. So if you like celestial designs, maybe these could even go to Halloween. Like, they look a little bit night sky. And there's such a nice smooth bead. The consistency looks good. You get that nice long strand. Wow. I mean, this is a beautiful, I've not seen this before. This is gorgeous. Super shiny, high polish bead. And guess what? It comes in 2 other sizes. This also comes in 6mm. So your perfect bracelet size. There's the 6. You could just put this on a nice stretch cord, do a nice quality knot, and yeah, you don't really need anything else. That can just stack right on with your other bracelets. So there's our 6, and then we have a 4 in the smooth as well. And the 4s are just as equally beautiful as the other 2. And again, these strands are just so nice and long. You have lots of beads to work with. These are Mystic Blue Tiger's Eye. 8, 6, and 4mm smooth rounds. This is beautiful. Beautiful for all the seasons, but I think fall and winter, this is the perfect time to start playing with these stones. They're gorgeous. And I saw a post from somebody today in the Serious Art Beaters Facebook group. She posted a design and she said, this was my first time I worked with gemstones. And that just like, it made me smile because I could tell she liked them so much. And it was her first chance. So maybe you've never worked with gemstones before, but we have lots to offer you right now. So it's a great time to try it out. Branch out if you have not worked with them before. You will really enjoy it. I love working with stones. This one we saw a little bit of last time. Oh, I love the quality of these. This is a natural Dalmatian jasper. They are 8mm faceted rounds. The faceting on these it's kind of hard to see on these, but that's why they look the way that they do. So first of all, if you've never seen Dalmatian jasper before, I'm sure you can figure out why they're called Dalmatian jasper. But they have just this subtle faceting on them, and I can feel it. With the spots, it's kind of hard to tell, but they look a little more high end, I think, because of the facets. So this is just wow. This is just a wow strand. Big, long strand of 8mm, so a nice, good size. And then there's also a beautiful 6mm faceted. Ooh, I can kind of see the sparkle a little bit better on the 6s. But you could do a necklace in an 8 and a bracelet in the 6, and that would be a beautiful set. Would be really nice for a gift for someone. I'm going to take a sip of water, you guys. So this would make a great set, but you could also mix them together. They would be so pretty. So here's your 8s, here's your 6s, and these are faceted Dalmatian jasper. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I don't know that now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've actually ever seen faceted Dalmatian jasper. Maybe I have, but I don't really remember seeing them before. All right, we've got a few more. Oh goodness. Okay. This is a favorite of mine too, but not my number 1 or number 2. I'm going to hold true to my favorite being Amazonite and my second favorite being carnelian, but then there's many favorites after that. This is a good one. This is so much fun. This is opalite. So technically opalite is a glass, but it is often in the gemstone category, and it is very opal looking. So opals, you may or may not know, very expensive, very high-end stone, almost untouchable price-wise for most people. And Lab created opals are even very expensive themselves. So this is a nice alternative, especially for us designers and jewelry makers. It is so like ethereal. It depends on like which direction you're looking at it. It can look purple, it can look blue, it can look white, it can look cream colored. It is a beautiful stone. This is 8mm smooth. This would make a lovely necklace, a lovely bracelet. You could mix and match this with a lot of different things, and they are just stunning. Beautiful, beautiful beads. So there's our big long strand of 8mm. And here, oh my gosh, okay, this could be one of my favorites of the show. I just need a moment. These are the coins, you guys. Ugh. Wow, the coins. These are those like high faceted coins. Like these have so many facets in them. It's almost hard to see how many there actually are in these. And look at like, it's like they're on fire. There's like little sparkle that comes off of them like fire. These are unbelievable. Just make yourself a simple little opalite bracelet and oh wow. The camera I think is struggling with focusing on this strand a little bit because they're just so sparkly and outrageously shiny. The camera doesn't know what to do with these, but they are, they're so good. So here's your necklace, here's your bracelet. And then if you need some spacers for either one of them, here's some micro-faceted rounds in 4mm. These little pretties will just dazzle you as well. Look at these beautiful beads. Okay, opalite is just so magical. I think of like unicorns and very, I don't know, mystical, magical things when I see this stone. It's just so, so pretty. So 3 different versions of these. I got to pick up the bag. So you've got 10mm smooth or 8mm smooth round, 6mm faceted coins, and micro faceted 4mm rounds. I would get one of each of these. I mean, I just would not be able to stop myself. So yeah, okay, opalite. We all love it. It's gorgeous. So there's those. Let me get these back in the bag. Just a few more in the box, and then we'll go back to the other things I took out of the box that I set aside because I think you guys are gonna love those too. Okay, this is gorgeous. So smoky quartz. We saw a little bit of smoky quartz in the previous drop. And I think what I told you guys was when I started making jewelry, smoky quartz was very popular. And then it kind of faded off for a while. And I really haven't seen much of it around. So I'm excited to see this back. Smoky quartz is just kind of a clear quartz with it looks like a smoky color. And this goes to fall colors. This goes to, you could put this with pinks and all kinds of pretty colors. Hi, Lori. Just a beautiful, beautiful round stone. Let me show you on my very pale skin. It just kind of is a smoky stone, but it's a clear stone. So you can see through the stone. It just is a little bit dark. Then if you don't like the plain round, well, we have a star cut in the smoky quartz. Star cuts are in the house, you guys. This is a second strand of star cuts I've seen tonight in this box, and look at what it does to these stones. They just become this sparkly, crazy good strand. This is beautiful, very subtle, but this is like, hello, I'm here. Look at me. I'm fabulous. Faceted, shaped. So you can add these for texture. Put these together. Like they're both the same size, so they're not going to fight for for anything, and you've got one that's got some texture and one that's got some smoothness and round. Just really beautiful combination. So smoky quartz, star cut, or smooth rounds. So pretty, you guys. Your skin seems to warm the stone. Maybe it does. I don't know. My skin is so pale it acts as a neutral. It just kind of neutralizes everything. All right, let's see. Speaking of pink, I mentioned pink a minute or two ago. What do you think about rose quartz? Rose quartz has such lovely stone properties. This is a gorgeous 8mm rose quartz. This is a smooth round, and it is lovely. So you guys, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I love pink. Pink is a favorite color of mine. It's part of my personal jewelry branding, and I love the color of pink. It goes great with so many other things. That smoky quartz would look really nice with this. So here is a beautiful round. I have a bracelet, a stretch bracelet of this exact stone, like this 8mm rose quartz, smooth beads, and I wear it all the time with my stack. I love it. And guess what? We have another star cut. Oh, I love the rose quartz in the star cut. Look at that cut. Oh my gosh, this is a really, really lovely cut. So these star cuts are so nice. They are nice, consistent. These beads just feel quality, you guys. Really beautiful. What is Rochelle saying? Amethyst and black onyx. Ooh, that sounds pretty. So there we've got 8s in these two, smooth and star cut. And then here it is again. We have a faceted coin, 6mm faceted coin rose quartz. I have not seen this before. These little faceted coin beads I've not really seen before. Maybe a little here or there over the years, but wow. We've got them now in multiple stones. So 8mm smooth, 8mm star cut, 6mm coins. Put them all together, wear them as a bracelet and necklace with these together. So many possibilities. And these big long strands are going to give you, possibly more than one design if you're, making bracelets, or if you're just using part of the strand. You've got lots of design possibilities, you guys. All right, let's see. Just a few more in the bag or in the box. I think you guys are gonna like this. We saw some of this the last drop as well. I've got a couple of options here. This is the brother or sister to labradorite. It's called larvacite. And larvacite tends to be black and gray. Versus labradorite has more of a blue hint to it, or a blue tone to it. This has every bit of that sort of essence, the labradorescence or larvarescence in this case. This is faceted. So this is 6mm. And that faceting, it just makes it super sparkly, and on top of a already a bead that has some something in it that makes it look a little bit glowy. This is a really cool bead. So this is great for fall and winter designs. And I love this for men's designs. I really like actually taking the larvacite and maybe mixing it with some black onyx or mixing it with lava. And this just, can make some really interesting designs. And then we've got this same stone in a 4mm strand, and this is also faceted, you guys. Oh, and everybody's strand is going to be a little bit different. So you might get some more lighter beads in yours, some darker beads, but look at how pretty this is with all of that faceting. Really, really a cool bead. I've made a lot of larvikite designs. I made a larvikite necklace years and years ago with rectangle shaped larvikite. And it was one of my favorites. I wore it with everything for so long. I used to wear it to the office all the time when I was working in an office. Oh my gosh, lapis. Who doesn't love lapis? It is a 6mm round lapis. Look at the colors in this lapis strand. I also have seen a lot of lapis in my day, and I've seen a lot of cruddy lapis in my day. This is really nice. So much blue variation. For my denim girls, denim is like what everybody wears. So if you've got a lapis lazuli is the proper name for this stone, you are going to match all of your denim because it's got all of the denim colors. And this is a stone that was used a lot in the Egyptian days. So you might see this mixed, with Egyptian kinds of motifs because it was used a lot in that time. These are faceted lapis lazuli 4mm rounds, and they are beautiful. So we're getting a lot of denim here too. So we've got 6s and 4s, faceted and smooth. This combination would be beautiful just by itself. So do a whole monochromatic vibe here. But you'd have so much color variation just from the stones. So they're so pretty. Oh, I love them. These are great. I'm so glad we have some lapis because lapis is just such a popular gemstone. And I think most people really enjoy lapis. All right, here's my last bag. And it looks like it's a mix of a couple of stones. So let's see what's in here. Ooh, this is so cool. This is another African bloodstone in 8mm smooth. So look at the color variation of this, you guys. This is a beautiful strand of beads. Of course, every strand is going to be a little bit different, but there's some really beautiful, like light colored beads. There's some dark orange mixed with the green. And then there's this beautiful green. Just looks like we just plucked that right out of the ground. Just gorgeous. Really beautiful combination of colors. Yeah. Grab a sterling silver pendant and a simple toggle clasp and just put this around your neck. It is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful colors, lots of variation here. So nice, really exquisite quality. And then the last stone of the night is moonstone. And I think everybody also loves moonstone. This is a 4mm micro faceted round. So it's natural rainbow moonstone. I don't know the distinction of the word rainbow being inserted into the name, but I'm familiar with moonstone. Moonstone always has this kind of glowy, ethereal vibe going on. And with this stone being faceted, it is so chic and so elegant. Moonstone in like a ring or something is so cool, and you could make a gemstone ring with these microfaceted 4mm beads. That would be beautiful. These have a little bit of like a labradorite vibe because you can see that sort of glowiness, that little bluish that comes through. It's a beautiful gemstone. So this is the only moonstone in the show, but I would grab this because I don't know if we're getting any more of these stones. And moonstone is just so popular. I would make sure you grab it and not miss out on this one. And there's some dark flecks in some of them. That is just part of the natural stone. So they're gorgeous. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So let me put these away. I'm going to go back to what else was in the box, but I'm going to double check that I got to the bottom of the box of stones. Let's make sure I got all the stones out. Okay, I'm shaking out the plastic. Let me just show you. We got empty box. But in the bottom of the box, or in the top of the box, when I opened it, I saw something that made my heart sing. So I'll tell you what that is. So Artbeads has offered artisan beads for a long time. And I have always loved working with artisan beads and putting artisan beads in my designs. Having a little bit of artwork as part of a piece of jewelry is very powerful, and it makes it very unique. And if you sell your jewelry, you can add a little bit something special to your work just by an artisan bead or pendant. So there is an artisan in Bulgaria, Veliko Tarnovo to be exact. And their name is Golem Studio, or Golem Design Studio, Golem Design Studio. And they do ceramics, and they do it all in their home studio. I've been there. Last year I visited them. I spent some time with them. They are friends, and I am crazy in love with their work. I always have loved them. I have a pretty large Golem collection of beads myself. I love to use them in my designs. They are tiny works of art. So this bag that I opened up, these are older. So first of all, these are all limited quantities. Some of them there are less than 5. So if you want these, you must grab them and you must check out because they're going to go away. But they are lovely, lovely works of art. So, okay, I'm going to show you one. This has been around for a while. This design is an oval. They are known for their lentil shaped beads, and I'll show you the lentil shape in a minute. This is an oval shape, and this is all hand carved and hand painted. So they shape the bead, they carve the bead, they glaze the bead, and they fire the bead. I got to watch all of these steps when I was in Bulgaria, and it was fascinating to see the craftsmanship of these folks. They are all just these wonderfully creative and lovely artists. This is a beautiful bead. So here's the sizing on it. On my wrist, this is a nice chunky bead. This could be used in a necklace or a bracelet. And heck, if you wanted to get 2 of them, they would be some big chunky earrings. This is so colorful. It would go with so many beautiful colors. This I think could look really beautiful with, as I'm looking over at my strands, you could mix this beautiful opalite with this bead, and there you've got a beautiful necklace or a bracelet. So pretty. I really love their work. It is such beautiful artisan work. So that's one example. So I'm just going to put these up on the table. Now these styles are have been on the website for a bit, but they are still available to you, and we want to show them to you up close and personal here. This is a lentil shape, so they typically make their lentils in 2 different sizes. This is one of the smaller ones, and this one is called Lavender Dot Small, and it is 2-sided. So again, these are all hand carved, hand painted, and all done by hand. There are no machines involved in this. And these little dots are raised. So if you're a fidgeter and you want to just run your finger over those little dots, it's sort of soothing. But look at that beautiful purple and yellow together. So, so pretty. This is, again, an exquisite little piece of art. There's the sizing. I have small wrists, but a nice little focal for a bracelet. Really pretty. Also could be a nice pendant size piece or focal on a necklace. So pretty. This could also work nicely with your opalite beads. So we'll put that one up there. And then these, oh my gosh, you guys. So these are all the same size and same style. And I love this style. I remember when Gollum started doing this style, I freaked out a little bit and bought a whole bunch of them because I love the look of them. So they are white on dark clay. So look at these beautiful, this dark is just the clay. So the dark is just the way the clay works, or the color the clay is. And then they carve in the design and they paint it with some white. And you get this really beautiful, dramatic look. And they're all two-sided. So you're going to get the same design on both sides. There's a fishy. Fishies are so very, very popular. And he is a very abstract fish. Then you've got this beautiful swirl. So the swirl is like the oldest design on record. So, you know, back on the petroglyphs and things, there are swirls. And then this lovely flower. Almost kind of looks like an eye to me as well. But this dark and light combo is really gorgeous. So this is something I really enjoy of their designs. Just really a cool bead. Those would look great with white beads. So we have those howlite beads, which would look really beautiful. So look at how pretty the howlite would look with one of these. So you could grab the howlite and then use that as a focal for a necklace or a bracelet. This would be a nice combination. Really, really lovely combination. So let me put those back there. And then they also do pendants. And this one, I love the color of this. This is one of my obsessions, this color here from this year, glazed olive green. So look at, it's just this beautifully carved dragonfly. And it's all raised, so you can feel the design, all hand carved, and the back is just a plain flat. But this is kind of a domed shaped pendant. And because they're handmade, they may not all be exactly perfect, but they are all exactly perfectly beautiful. So this is a nice, pretty dragonfly charm. I don't have the dimensions on this, but I see it on the screen. If you want to take a look at the sizing, that should be available to you on the screen. And then this is another one of my favorites of theirs. This is also done with the dark clay. And this was not glazed. So this is painted, but not glazed. So it's a brown clay. And then it has the beautiful red coloring on it. So it looks like a flower. This could be a very cool fall pendant. And it's just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Look at that bright, deep red, so lovely. And all of this is all textured. So you can feel the texturing with your hand. It's really, really a beautiful, beautiful artisan piece. So these actually too also match very nicely. So if you wanted to do a wire wrapped bead and then attach the pendant to it, that would look really pretty. So these are the older designs, but I'm told from this little note on my package here that there are some brand new Gollum beads. So you guys, these are limited, also limited from what my note says. So very, very limited stock, but they are also really amazing. So the first one that caught my attention, I'm going to open up first. This design is so incredible. This is a tiny work of art. It's double-sided, but the design on one side is a big flower, single, and then the other side is two flowers together. And look at that deep blue. This is a large oval bead, and it is absolutely beautiful. Actually, they're calling this almond shaped, but it is, I think it is the same as the oval, although maybe it is a slightly different shape. Maybe a little more almondy, but wow. The colors, all hand carved, all hand painted, really beautiful bead. This is such a stunning piece of art. Oh, this makes me almost emotional because it's just such a lovely, lovely design. Okay, here's another black and white in oval. And this one is really cool. So here's remember the black and white lentils. Then this is a black and white oval with the design wrapped around. And it's called oval meander. And it's these little swirls of white around the piece. It's absolutely so cool. So here it is. Bracelet size would be a big bracelet focal, but this would be a really beautiful necklace focal. Here's our howlite again. It would look really beautiful with that howlite. So gorgeous, gorgeous golem bead, really nice, big artisan ceramic piece. This shape is so much fun. I love this shape. This is, you don't see this shape all the time. I can't remember if this is a pillow shape. My printout of the design is not complete, but this is a white and blue swirls and triangles bead. And you see it is shiny here from the glaze, and then this is like carved and glazed in the impressions, in the carved portions of the design. It's plain on the ends, and it's like a little rectangular pillow. So pretty, and here it is on my wrist. You can see kind of the sizing there. It is a beautiful bead, very subtle, white and blue design, very beautiful artisan piece. And remember, these are artisan, so they're not machine made. They're not going to be perfectly perfect, every single one. They may have some little slight imperfections or just slight what look like imperfections, but it's just because they're art. So that's the thing about buying artisan, is it's different than buying mass-produced, beads. This is all, handmade by a family in Bulgaria, and they put their heart and soul into their work. They've done this for their most of their lives, and they've served the community for a long time. So this is a deep green flower small lentil. So you can wear flowers all year round, and when you have a deep green like this almost looks Christmassy to some extent. And this also would look beautiful with the white howlite. But this is just a lovely double-sided, very detailed flower. So pretty, so pretty. So this is the small lentil bead. And then let's see, I think I've got three more. Here is, this is another one of their brown, brown clay with a color on it. So this is yellow tribal pattern. So this has a beautiful bright yellow, and it's just a lovely little design. It would look so pretty as a focal. And you could mix and match with the white too. So if you got a couple of these, you could do it on either side of your white one. It would look really pretty together. But look at the detail, and this is all, you can feel the texture of this design. It's just so incredibly lovely. Pieces of art. Then if you like the yin and yang, This is a great way to celebrate the yin and yang. This is blue and white yin and yang small lentil. So we've got it in a beautiful cream color and this beautiful, lovely blue. And it is, two-sided. It is such a beautiful, smooth, shiny bead, a little piece of art. Absolutely fabulous. So I love this. I love my Golem friends. I think their work is just really, really beautiful. There's a lot of wonderful artisans out there, you guys, to explore. So we all love our Czech glass and our Japanese seed beads and things, but you can use them with these beautiful artisan pieces to make one-of-a-kind jewelry. This, I think, has to be a favorite. This is another small lentil, and it's yellow and blue, and it is a sun design. So I like to wear sun designs in the fall and the winter because it reminds me that the sun will come out again. Now, I live in the desert, so it's out all the time. But when I lived in the Northeast, there were weeks sometimes where the sun just barely made its way out. So I always tried to wear some sun, representation of the sun on my body, in a jewelry, in a pattern on a shirt or something, because I wanted to make sure that I remembered that the sun was going to come out again. So this is a lovely little sunburst or starburst kind of design. Beautiful quality, double-sided, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited that there is new Golem, but you guys, these aren't going to last long. This little collection here are beads that have been on the website for a bit, and then some new ones that are just on the website now. So if you love these, pick them up and add them to a beautiful piece of jewelry. We've got gemstones here. We've got artisan pieces here, and lots of things to use to make some one-of-a-kind pieces of jewelry, enjoy ourselves, and just so many possibilities. Now I've got a little bit of time, so just a little bit. We agreed that we would do a 2-hour show, so I don't want to keep these lovely ladies much longer. But let's do something really quick and easy. Let me grab some wire. I didn't pull my wire out of my drawer. Let me grab my wire. And so I've got some Artbeads wire here. And I'm going to cut open this howlite because I think this howlite would look so pretty with these Golem beads, these brown clay and white Golem beads. And I'd love to put these together just to give you some ideas on what you might do with them. I'm going to grab some spacers. So let's see. I'm going to use some seed beads. I know that won't shock anybody in the room, anybody that's here. So grab some silver seed beads. These are 11/0s. If anybody wants to follow along. And then I also am going to use a few of these. These are tiara cast 5mm silver plated pewter plain Heshy spacers. So these I think are also in the shopping bag if you want to grab those. So let's do a very simple design, but I want to show you how powerful it is to create with an artisan component and gemstones. So for those of you who have not used gemstones before or used artisan pieces before, here you can get 2 for 1 and see how, there's just a little, everybody loves Czech glass and glass beads. I love them. I design with those a lot. But I also love my gemstones, and I also love my artisan pieces. So let me push these up a little bit more. There's so much going on, and I'll have to show you what's over on my left before I flip the camera back up. And we're going to have one more giveaway before we wrap up. So I'm just going to try to quickly string this on so you can see just how easy but how powerful this combination can be really quick. I'll try to string this up as quick as I can. I'm just doing 2 seed beads in between my stones, which also is another way to extend, the amount of beads that you will have left. So if you, want to preserve some of these stones, you want to make them last, use more spacers, and you can get more life out of them. So a lot of times when folks are when they are working with Golem, they see how Golem cuts their lentils and their ovals. So you see how they cut them on the ends. That kind of throws people for a loop, I think. So what I like to do is I will come in with seed beads, and I do a little thing where I grab a spacer that's going to be a little bit larger than the whole of the bead. And I have the same pattern, and I put that spacer up there on top of those 2 seed beads. And then I'm going to put on a bunch of seed beads. And I do this because you can just string your bead on. And if you don't, you don't have to worry about that little divot in the bead. But I've had people say to me, I don't know what to do with that little divot. Like, it shows my wire and I don't like that. And I'm like, well, you don't have to worry about it because you're probably the only one who's bothered by it. But if it bothers you, one way that you can do this is you can take your piece and you can give it a little bit more of a finished look by putting beads in there. So if you do this, then it kind of looks intentional, like your bead is sitting, on chain or something, right? So that's a little trick that I like to use when I work with these Golem beads. I'm not always bothered by the fact that wire shows, but sometimes I don't want it to. So I want to be, be creative and add my little seed beads and let those show through instead of my wire, because they look a little bit more substantive than the wire. So if that makes sense, that's kind of what I do with these. Another thing I like to do, which I started doing when I discovered teacup beads here at Artbeads, is I've also used teacup beads in this same location. But you can put bead caps around the edges of your designer, your artisan bead. But I always feel like a bead cap can maybe take away from the artisan piece. But you can use a bead cap as another option. Just something to think about for working with these beautiful artisan beads. And you guys, I think I've already said this, but there are only a few of each of these beads available. There's only a few. So if you love these and you want to experience Golem beads and their beauty, I would grab them, and please don't leave them in your cart because they can disappear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to quickly do a fit check. I'm not going to finish this, but I'm going to show you what this looks like and put it around my wrist to see if it fits me. And with a toggle, it will. So see how you just can see a little bit of a seed bead coming out of that bead, kind of adds to the design. And look at how lovely this is. Let me trim my bracelet from the package here. My cutter is, this cutter is an old cutter. Let's try something else. Let's try a different cutter. Geez, I should have, if I didn't bury that tool set, I could have tried the new tools, but here we go. So look at that pretty bracelet, you guys. What do you think? Do you like that gemstone and artisan look together? That looks pretty high end to me. And this is going to be one that honestly, nobody else is going to have. So put this on your table at your fall craft market or, you know, your holiday sale, you know, craft fair at the church. So pretty, right? Oh, you guys, whew, that was a marathon. So I loved this mystery box. This box was so fun to open. All my favorite things. Megan knows me too well by now. I love me some gemstones. I love artisan beads, and I have that special place in my heart for Gollum because they are good friends of mine. And their work is lovely. So you guys, if you have these in your carts, check out. And don't forget about the new tools. They are pre-order, you guys. So if you're interested in the pre-order, they are a beautiful set of tools. Get some Amazonite. Oh, and you know what I didn't show you guys? So last week we did bezels. We did bezel mosaics with diamond glaze. I finished the bracelet. If you watched, I showed you a bracelet component and I actually finished it. So over the weekend, I was working on some stuff in my studio, cleaning out, organizing, and I just kept working on little pieces, little sections. Let me see if I'll get the camera to focus. There we go. And I used one of our Toho blends and I actually finished this one up. And then I finished the piece that I kind of massacred on camera. But I fixed it after the show. So I added just like a mound of seed beads in 15-0 and I coated them so they're kind of raised and they look like a fun mosaic. So yeah, so I forgot to show you that. I wanted to show you that I did make the bracelet that I was hoping to make. Oh, and one more giveaway, Megan. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. Okay, we have this. Is a 10 strand bead strand assortment, all check glass. This one is called Icy Blue. And you guys, these blue ones I think are glowy in the dark. I think these are the ones I used that were kind of glowish. So this one is our last one, last giveaway of the night for Artbeads Fab Friday, this special show. So please, in the comments, when you are ready, pick a number between 1 and 100 in the comments at artbeads.com/live. And let's see who's bringing this one home. This is a good one. This is 10 strands of check glass, you guys. All pretty shapes, sizes, all of these icy blue. This is a Mixmaster Megan special. Megan, thank you for reminding me. I was just like sweaty in here finishing up. This is so very cool, you guys. I hope someone wins tonight. Lots of numbers coming through. Oh my gosh, someone's gonna win this. This is a heck of a giveaway, you guys, to get a fun package with 10 strands of check glass. Oh my gosh. And you guys, don't forget there is free happy hour, free shipping during the show. So this is a great time to take advantage of that. So there is time after the show still for you to wrap things up, but please don't forget to check out of your carts, especially if you've got the gemstones and the Gollum beads, because they are limited stock. Those Gollum beads are very, very limited stock. Oh my gosh, the numbers are still flying through. Someone's got to get it. Someone's going to get it. I know it. Oh my goodness. I still see them. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner of these beautiful beads? Oh my goodness. I still see them coming through. Oh my gosh, I still see them coming through. Let's see. I feel like the Jeopardy music should be playing. Let's see if I have I can never see the numbers because they go by so fast. Did I just see maybe somebody said, oh, still, Megan says, still looking. Oh my gosh, you guys, we still don't have it. Oh my gosh. You're all like guessing. I see so many coming through still. I see so many guesses. Oh my gosh. Fast and furious. Someone has got to get this. I just saw a number that's close to the number. And another close one I see, because I just pulled out my notes to see the number. Yeah, you guys are you're still not there. Oh, wait, do we have one? Do we have a winner? Number between 1 and 100, you guys. 1 and 100, and we've got this bead strand assortment for you after such a fun show. Thank you guys for coming. I saw congratulations. I think we have a winner. Let's see if I can go back to it. Congratulations to Jill. Awesome. Jill, send an email to support@artbeads.com. Attention, Thaisa or Michelle. Thaisa and Megan, thank you for your help in this show. This was so much fun. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. Check out of those carts, get your free shipping, get your Gollum beads that are going to disappear as soon as everybody checks out. Check out these amazing gemstones. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to make with these. Let us know what you're making. Since it's Friday night, you guys, I will see you again Monday morning, first thing, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern time. We have our Matubo show on Monday because it is all Matubo on sale, 25% off right now. And there's so many other great things happening. So head over to artbeads.com if you want to check it all out. And I will see you Monday morning, guys. Thank you for hanging with me today. Love you all. Bye, everybody.